I will risk it. Let's just go enchantments. Because surprisingly, everything is an enchantment. 2 cards. Joke, Psych, 3 cards. Oh, and he will feel like a champ by tapping those. He just didn't attack. Man, what's up with Wonderhead players? This is numbered Mythic, this is how they play right now. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today deck that I really think you will enjoy it. If you're a control player, this is everything you enjoy. And the results were really solid, so I honestly think this deck can get you to Mythic. We went like from 1300 Mythic to 800 Mythic, so we actually didn't drop a single game. And I really think this is a very strong deck. One of the things we really wanted to achieve in this build is consistency. You know that I'm struggling to hit lands, and speaking apparently, since yesterday, and Faithful Mending is the answer to this. So we have Faithful Mending, Celestus that can cycle all the lands, Union of the Third Path that is great against aggressive decks and also gives us time to hit those lands and play a sweeper, and Bankbusters because we get even more value. One of the cool additions, so with this we should be able to hit lands way more consistently than normally and have much more life gain. This gains to life. If you flashback it, it's 4 life. It's no joke, man. Combined with Emperors, Union, Celestus, and you will see how unkillable we are. The win con, you could say it's an Emperor. Nah. It's the Jace. Jace will mill them. He will mill them so hard they won't even see it coming. And don't forget, 8 mana means 30 cards in the library. 30 cards is the threshold when you start winning. This was the original idea behind the deck. Jace mills cards. This gets additional value if you mill cards. If opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard, you may choose both and you copy target spell, and you also create a token of, some creature in the board. And if you get invoked, you can always copy it, and it's kinda counterspell as well. We also run 3 Crystal Grottos. Thanks to not being 3-color, we have some, space, and this didn't bite me so far, and it actually saved some games, because the whole idea is that I scry for lands early game, and I hit them. And when I hit my lands, I win. That's the point. And I really think you will enjoy the deck. Don't forget to subscribe. And guys, like some private stuff, alright? I always keep it at the end for the, if you are interested in any way. But I had like power outage like every 10-30 minutes. I've been trying to record some games. I was not happy, man. It was so awkward. I couldn't record because at any point I could just lose the power and my PC goes blank and all this stuff. But we are trying. Every day there will be a video. We will do our best to deliver. So if you appreciate it, don't forget to subscribe and like. It really does help and it really shows your support. So thank you if you've done that. Thank you for being here every day, and thank you for, just being a bro. I really, really appreciate it, and it helps me create content better. So it's thanks to you. So, let's go into the games, have fun. And there will be some mono-red players, both roasted and, just exploding. This is what we like, right? So, enjoy. Alright, so for the record, that's a really, really bad hand. But maybe we can salvage it. If that's not a mono-red, we should be okay. If that's a mono-red with 1 drop, we probably will lose. Alright, we go with the Grotto, just because we can scry and get rid of something that is not a land. We would already get mana screwed, I believe. So, really close. Let's see if we will get steal. A land. I love to see it. Alright, let's go with the Bankbuster. It might be mono-white control, which is honestly a pretty good deal for us, right? They are also a value deck. Oh, Orzhov. Sure, I guess. I don't love it, but at this point I'll take it. That's a really good draw. One of the best, probably. So we keep up the mana. He doesn't know if we have a counterspell. He knows we have something. I could kill Loran, but 2 mana, 2 power is not relevant. Firm hand. You love to see it. Alright, so all we need to do is fix our, hand a little bit. We need to get rid of the unions, get the life, play some lands, play the Emperor, and apply pressure. Down to 5. It's not a lot of cards, honestly. So unions are not perfect for the matchup, but, it gives us way more time. Alright, our Ganjo land is gone. We don't have double blue, don't forget. If we hit any land, we can see double thanks to Crystal Grotto, but not on this turn. And we will probably keep playing unions. This is 4 mana to draw the next card. This is 3 mana to draw the next card. So union is a bit more efficient overall, and I don't want to risk the Bankbuster to another Loran. I could play the Emperor, but I want to scare him with a counter spell. If Emperor goes through, it's good enough for us. And she will. Alright, perfect. Let's start applying some pressure finally. He might use the Loran to start drawing. I feel this might be into the breach, right? There is this one version of mono white. It's basically full mono white deck with just black 7-drop. That's it. And we should be pretty good equipped for this. There might be some shenanigans with the CW. Alright, mana screwed. As usually. Every game all the same. So, we have Dissipate, we don't have mana. We kinda have, right? We have double blue from the Grotto. But it's not great. We definitely -1, so we can get a bit wider board. One creature is not what we want. And we have to hold. It's not great. Why not? Why not? A Ganjo not? That's the only reason. Let's see if we get the card. No card. Sure. That suggests he has another Loran, right? He wants to get rid of her so he can play another one. But we'll see. We definitely need to hold up the counterspells a little bit. Lay down arms, sure. That's definitely not something we counter. We just need to, you know, bite it. Alright. Double attack. They're at 25, so as you can see, he gave up all like possibilities of pressuring us this game. That's a Bankbuster, that's a strong card. He will draw one of the cards probably. So let's force his hand. This is a really good card, so we need one of the prime reasons we play so many marches in the decks. It always gets some value. So he gets a card, but only one card. Land. Of course, it's a tap land, just to make sure. Alright, no pressure, no problem. We can see double from the next turn onwards, we can dissipate on this turn. And we take this crazy 2 damage to the face. Only 12 turns to go. And this is something they play Angel with, right? This Serra Paragon thing, so I'm nearly positive that they must be playing this Angel in the deck. That's something we will have to counter. And that's my turn. Now Faithful Mending. Right. I mean, I will do it right now. No. I might miss still. Man, I don't believe my luck at all at this point. Like, I might miss to, you know, lands in the top 2. It wouldn't be the first time, and then I cannot counterspell, which means that I might lose the game instantly. And all we need to do is just wait one more turn and fix everything with this. And that's the problem with his early game, right? He has only 2 power in the board, which means that we can actually out-heal this over the long term. And I will definitely go for it. Okay, I wouldn't miss, but it would be close. Man, I'm so greedy. I think it's Sunfall into what? Make Disappear can still hit something, but it's not the greatest. I don't want to discard the Bankbuster. We have another CW. This is possibility. Am I so greedy, man? You know I am. You know I am. We have another CW, so that's why I need to play like this. Or just to keep playing those lands, man. I have triple blue, that's important. I might have Faithful Absence or something. Oh, but this way... No. It's just a Bankbuster. A lone Bankbuster. No priority, no removal. They used March or... oh, Loran, alright. Let's see. As you can see, we are going up in life while they attack us, so that's that's one of the things that happened this game. That, yep, another one, but that's fine. That is actually fine. That's why we took the second Bankbuster. Very good value for them, though. That's the second one that we got rid of. Alright, maybe we go with the Sunfall. Let's see what he plays. We have Make Disappear still. We are close to milling this guy, actually. Another Bankbuster. What would you say for another one? Oh, the Bankbuster wars are still here. 4 damage, only at 22. Only infinite turns left. Alright, do you have another run? Is that the third one? Or you give up? And 1. That's Sunfall, my friend. And he's targeting face. That's a weird mana. Why didn't he? Oh, right, because he doesn't play red. So that's a decent explanation. Alright, let's start drawing those cards finally. That's a triple Jace. It means that we can kill him in with 12 mana. So if we go this, he can into the breach, right? And we don't have enough mana. No, maybe I take one hit. 5-7 only. It's not too much. I will do it. Man, oh no, the tapper. Man, you could say that we don't play lands in our deck. 6 in 24 cards. We drew nearly half of our deck, right? So we should be around like 12 lands more than 6. Alright, I guess the hard mode activated again. I could go all in, but I don't think that's a great play, honestly. I need a hard counterspell, man. Alright, I will just discard another Bankbuster, I guess. Oh, he will draw cards. Oh, I love it. That's a really good play. However, it gives us a counter spell. I think it's into the breach deck. We can get rid of the Make Disappear. It's getting weaker and we have Syncopate instead, which is a little bit better. Let's see the attack. And you can see that all this additional life gain gives us so much possibilities. The funny thing is that we have winning cards in our hand. All we need to do is play enough mana to do it in one turn. I think we go for the Faithful Mending, because otherwise, man, I'm not hitting those lands otherwise. See? I still don't hit. I think we go like this. We have the Sunfall for this. Untapped land? Anyone? Nope. Alright, cool. Man, I did not expect it would be so hard. Alright, so we could play one Jace and soften them up, right? Yeah, this is game-winning play. They need to kill us on the next turn. And even with the breach, they won't be able to. So we go for full mana. I don't believe there is a card that will kill us directly. Corrupt would be the closest, but it's not a thing, you know? And now he will know that something is really up. Because you don't make this play unless you have multiple Jaces in the hand and you just wait for a moment to mill. What are those cards? Told you. Double breach. I don't remember how many they play. I didn't care about this deck list. Probably between 2 and 3. I don't think they played 4. So 1 probably is in the hand, I think. And they will cast it, but now they might be a bit scared. Alright, that's a good one. It adds to the damage on this turn, but we still have 1 blocker if we care. Also get 1 treasure. Man, like, the mana issues since yesterday are crazy. It's the only concern in any of my games, honestly. But we still are winning this one. Alright, drawing cards, sure. I don't think they can mill us so hard that we cannot play next turn. I'm pretty sure they are dead. Also, they cannot counter our Jaces, and I have untapped land for the next turn.
Strike fast and strike.
Let's count the damage, right? So 5, 7 plus 5. Oh, not attacking with Loram? I have zero idea why. Anyway, 5, 8, 10 damage. Double Archangel. They could play red land, maybe. I will do it anyway. So we might do it as well right now. He needs triple breach to mill me, and I don't think he's able to. So let's do this. This is the biggest damage mitigation in case they apparently have something because they are still in the game. Maybe they don't expect double Jace, who knows? But I don't think there's anything they can do. Maybe breach hitting something extreme, but yeah, that's a double Jace and we win. Let's enjoy the moment. So much hardness, like man, we could not hit this 8 mana for... 8 mana is extremely important if you play multiple Jaces. Like 30 cards mill is usually how you win. And the explosion can commence in 2, 1, 0. Very nice. I mean, we did the thing. If we can win this kind of game, I think we're really good here. Oh boy, that's a really bad hand. No Faithful Mending. We are on the draw as well, so it's even worse. But, so yeah, pretty strong start so far. And our opponent, the legend, absolutely breaking Mythic right there. So I will go with this one, because why not? And on the draw against Monored, the flavor of the standard. Let's play Otawara. Gandra is a bit better. Of course we cannot play anything. He missed a 2-drop, so it's a lightning strike. Because it's... oh, only play with fire. Crazy. On the bright side, down to 4 cards. Man. I cannot get the appeal of this deck. Like, I played some games that it feels like hitting your head against the brick wall. Like, you can do it, but not sure if that's the best fun you can have in life. Basically. He seems to be stuck. Maybe he was super greedy and he just went with some bad hand. And for this reason we get rid of Kumano for 1 turn and we stack 4 loyalty. It means that on this mana he needs double play with fire or he cannot kill Jace. And if we go, you know, 1 for 2, we are happy with it anyway. 2 damage to the face is not perfect, but we get it back. Alright, Warfare. So that means war. I mean, I like the Jace in my board. So that will be probably a Syncopate turn. Alright, we'll see guys. A bit scared overall. Copy of target creature. Pretty smart. Not really something you want to get rid of. Dealing some damage to the Jace, because with this it deals 2 damage, so it's actually quite a lot. And I honestly think we don't want to mess the turn. So I will do this. Not the proudest moment, but against Monored you are not playing magic anyway, so you just play random stuff on random targets. Wow, we are so great. You played a removal spell on a creature. That's crazy. That's the highest of magic abilities. Alright, so jokes aside, what are we doing? We have Kumano that blocks his Kumano, so all we need to do is just keep countering stuff. We get extra mana on the next turn as well. When we hit Farewell and get rid of the Warfare... Alright, that's pretty good drawing skills, my friend. Well played. You are absolutely great at magic so far. Can we beat this pure skill of playing random cards on random moments? I know I mean, the deck is super lame, you know it. So, let's see another one, right? Alright, Lightning Strike. That means we didn't take 4 damage to the face, so even though it looks bad, and it is bad, it's not the worst. You attack, bro. You press, you need to hit this on the face. This is top 600 Mythic, by the way. I think he's considering Sokenzan, whether he wants to play it. Or maybe he just stuck because he forgot he's playing magic, as most Mythic players do, right? At least when they play mono red. Alright, let's go Faithful Mending. Alright, I don't want the Stroke. I want the Farewell. Discarding Bankbuster is not perfect. Maybe it's Faithful Absence, I guess. I'm not super happy as well, but we need the land, we need the Farewell, and hopefully we can make it work. And Bankbuster was another possibility, but like if I keep Faithful Absence, I give him the card, I'm not sure if I can win, man. I just want to counter whatever he plays. If he's smart, he will just attack past the turn and play Lightning Strike on after I play Farewell. But of course, he's not. So it's not the best play, but with the knight 2 damage, and at this point that's good enough. Like, man, we are at 5. Sunfall? No. Farewell. Enchantments. What about graveyards? That is an important decision. Squee is a thing. Adversary is a thing. Faithful Mending is a pretty good thing. I will risk it. Let's just go enchantments. Because surprisingly, everything is an enchantment. 2 cards. Joke. Psych. 3 cards. Alright. That's a Warfare again. And we know that they will cast Kumano on the next turn, so they don't miss it. Which means we need to Syncopate it. It is a really threatening card. This, 1-drop that doesn't rotate for a very long time. Swift Spear. I hate both of them. And that's a really good draw. On Kumano we at least have more time, right? We are at 3. So, as usually, our extremely skillful opponent will be drawing cards from the top and seeing if that's enough to win the game. And we play the Bankbuster. We need to hit those Emperors, man. And he needs to freaking whiff for 1 turn. Like, can you, like a normal aggro deck, stop having gas at turn 15? That would be great. Alright. I'm super salty, man. That's a Farewell. That's good. And Tranquil Cove, you can see why I like this card, man. Ah? Above the Lightning Strike lifegain? That was a priority, wasn't it? I mean, there's no chance, like, we just do the thing. And I will keep the Faithful Mending. Even if he plays Squee, he like... I mean, if we kill it, then I guess he gets it back, but we have the Sunfall. Bro, 1 card. What the other possibilities are? If you have the burn spell, you play it on my face. If you don't have the burn spell, you don't do it. I know, it's crazy. Man, even 600 Mythic like plays like he first time seen Magic in his life. Wow, that must be such a hard play to make. Alright, Sloth, it's okay. It's okay. So... I don't want to give him the card, that's for sure. I think it's Sunfall into Bankbuster, into Faithful Mending, into Emperor. That's kinda the plan. Exile is pretty good as well. And we are not playing land because we want to cycle it with the Mending. We are at 3. Kumano. Again, we'll face Kakazan. Because that's what Kumano always does, right? He just faces this Kakazan few million times by now. You would think that there's some conclusion, but there's not. He still faces it. He faces it so hard. Alright, Faithful Mending, go. Give me my Emperors. Thank you. I honestly don't want to use Faithful Absence. Alright, 4. That's a good one. Guys, I think we are slowly doing it. Oh my god, so much grind just to answer those freaking quandrels, man. But we are doing it. I feel we are doing it. Like, we have like 1-2 turns before stabilizing. Let's see if he can keep up the pressure. Oh my god, 2 cards. I bet it's the most hard play in your life. Alright. First, Faithful Mending. I know it's not optimal, but it's okay. March is pretty good. I will discard the Syncopate. It's a risky choice. But the point is, now I have the Bankbuster. and the token, and I wanted the life, so he cannot burn me in response. And if he fears counterspells, yeah, like he wouldn't cast them. See? The best strategy against mono red is that you think they cannot handle it. They never done it, then they don't know what's up, and they are scared. And they leave the game. Cannot believe this is the quality of really high Mythic. Oh my god, it's my birthday! I'm going first with Syncopate and Faithful Mending and lands! And the Bankbuster to refill! Oh my god, my life is absolutely completed. Or you could make a joke here, but we are not so predictable. Hey, completed. Alright, so what is the play? I mean, we just play lands. If there was no red, I would play the Bankbuster, but there is a red. And I don't want to play it. We don't Faithful Mending because we like our draws. They are very, very cool. And a Prizer? No, no blue, so no a Prizer. Oh, yes. Just counter those fables. Let him suffer with no goblins and no cycling. Maybe he gets mana screwed. We do it every day. This is a really good turn for the Bankbuster. He cannot abrade the dance step. If he wants to do it, it breaks his turn completely. And as you can see, he can, like, he knows he loses to Bankbuster because he cannot answer it. And we are a control deck, so obviously we'll have more value. Alright, we are going first. And we have Jace. We don't have removal, we have Sunfall. I think we should take it. With CW, there is a chance we might copy something and, you know, fix the stuff. And I just get some power outage, and I'm just caring if everything will go, you know, go black in a second. But hopefully not, and we will play the game of Magic against some kind of aggro. We don't know which aggro yet, but it will be some kind of it. Alright, Union is a really good draw. Like, it gives us turn 3 play. Jace is also acceptable, but generally a bit weaker. But it also digs us into lands a little bit, right? While also giving us more time. So that's kinda what we need. Our opponent already vomited his hand in the first 2 turns, because that's what Magic is about. Do we go Jace? I think we go for the Union first. We have a decent setup, we can see double, and open mana means they might play differently. Union is not the most popular card right now, so if he sees that we keep the mana up, he might play differently, like a burn spell at the end step, and it is suboptimal play, because he expects, you know, good plays to be countered, hopefully. I assume the red player will actually, you know, consider how to play, we will see. So Swift Spear, easy. I mean, the populate would really help. Epicer. Alright, that's actually a good play, because this one doesn't have a haste, and this one does, so he can play it on the next turn as well. Alright, great. Absolute MVP of Magic the Gathering. He played so many things, and he's so good. Alright, I think we have to play for the Jace, right? I don't super love this play, but I think we are pressured. And if he ignores Jace, which sometimes happens, it actually is good. So I will plus, just for the sake of, you know, plusness. 3 damage means that he needs to, you know, sacrifice all of the damage from this turn to kill Jace, which means that we get very clean Sunfall. And with Bankbuster we should not be out of value overall. If he uses the burn, I mean, that's a perfect answer. We actually helped him deal more damage this way. Alright, let's see if he dedicates even 1 damage from his absolutely awesome fresh deck into something else that is our face. Alright, 1 damage acquired. Woohoo! I just want to point out he didn't attack. Man, this is the worst play you can ever make. Man, I know the channel that did this play, and it wasn't good even there. He has stoked the flames, right? So he lost 4 damage, so he can use a card and deal 4 damage. Wow, that's such a great play. Oh, and he will feel like a champ by tapping those. He just didn't attack. Man, what's up with Wonderite players? This is numbered Mythic, this is how they play right now. I mean, they had 4 creatures, they did not attack. Oh my god, Magic, what's going on? Alright, do we go aggressive? That's the only question. I think this is the moment for the Emperor. We're at 15. It's on him that he needs to kill us. Like, we don't need to apply pressure because we are the deck that wins long game. And at 15 and Unions and Faithful, you know, whatever, Mending, it's just fine. I could get it if I cared. Do I care? Nah. I think we just play the Emperor and go white board. So it looks good for him, but it's actually not very good. Because from this turn onwards we will have so much pressure on the board that he will explode. And they don't even freaking attack. This is numbered Mythic guy. He just randomly clicks buttons, I guess. Alright, going first with some early game counter spells. Perfect. We'll go with the Coast. Marches are really good. They answer basically everything, right? Sunfall. Like, we need some Bankbuster so we can keep getting ahead. That's the actual play. This is 2 mana, right? So on the next turn we'll use the March on it. Syncopate is pretty perfect. We need to hit lands, but it's still a good draw as long as we keep drawing lands on the next turns. 3 to the face. Go. They might kill it in response, honestly. If they have something, but it's probably a cut down. Okay. They might still have Go for the Throat as an artifact, right? We miss the land because that's what Magic is about. Just never hit your land curve up to 4 and see your opponent always hitting it on 4. So this will be a Syncopate. Yeah, we are falling behind on mana, which means Syncopate will get worse and worse, while Stroke is getting better and better. Tap land on turn 4, perfect. It's just always like this. You can have infinite amounts of Celestus, Faithful Mending, Bankbuster. You still get this kind of stuff. Alright, so I really don't want to counter it, you know, all honesty. I can exile one of the Emperor, but yeah, it sucks. But we can buffer invoke the spell with the Emperor, right? Huh. Do we just give the invoke despair to him? If I hit a land, man, yeah, that's not a great play, but we are not in a great spot because our land draws absolutely suck. Let's see the 5th land on curve. You know, 0 cards so far. Is there not a land? I won't believe it. Just play the land. Yep. Just never didn't have it, man. Alright, so the Trespasser is annoying, but it's okay. We have the Bankbuster, possibly. And there's another play. Alright, that's some Sunfall. Alright, honestly, this is finally a very good draw. Alright, that should give us the huge advantage over this game, right? And on the next turn we have enough mana so we can draw and still play the Emperor potentially. Sure. It's 4 cards in the graveyard, so not super scary. 3 Emperors, double Bankbuster, double March draw. Seems about right. So I will play like this. I know I might not play the Emperor. I mean, I'm not playing like a control deck, but I just have such a bad draws, man, that I have to do it like this. I think we play 25 lands. This is what happens. It's just impossible. Our opponent, like, look, we are having all this struggle. Is this guy even trying to hit lands? No, it's just like, I play a land, bro. That's it. Easy as this. You could think that we don't play lands in our deck, but I assure you, in 1/3 of the deck we should have more than 4 and 5. Finally, we are doing it. So that should be 5 cards in the graveyard. They need to attack. So for this reason we don't need to play anything, we just hold up the Syncopate, and finally, this is the first turn when we can start playing Magic. And don't you worry, we are winning this one super hard, even with those abysmal mana draws. Alright, that's a Might. It's a Phyrexian, it's also a Might, and it lives in very weird neighborhood, man. Like, I mean, at least the prices are cheap, right? Not a lot of competition for those houses there. Alright, that was quality commentary, but it fits my draws, so it's fine. I mean, I'm holding up the Syncopate for 4, because that means you cannot invoke me. And if you will, you won't like it. Let's play first of our triple Emperors that are absolutely normal.
I'm not over.
Oh boy.
You're
Oh boy, we are absolutely outclassing him at this point. Even with those Andros, man, that's pretty crazy. He might kill it, but I would guess it means he has Takenuma, and he wants to get it back at the end step. That's the only play that makes sense, right? But it will be too slow for us. Oh, C-double, that was the card I would love to see before. I mean, if we can win this kind of awkward game, the deck should work, but we have Faithful Mending to fix this kind of situations exactly.